Hello dear people, you make better decisions when you are relaxed. So that's what we're gonna do today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Esther. Today I'm gonna tell a little about other things I like to do besides drawing. Drawing is my number one, but there is more I like to do. I'm gonna tell a little about that while I'm drawing a little doodle to relax. If you want to join me, then pick a paper and something to draw with, and we'll see what happens. I picked a little sketchbook because I have the intention to finish it but I won't make the video too long. So in my last video I told you how this works. I'm gonna do neurographic art or something based on that. Before I start with drawing, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to make. It grows along the way. So I'm starting with neurographic art and I don't know where it ends. So when we are more relaxed, we make better decisions, and when we make better decisions, we have less stress. So you see, you're starting a circle of positivity, and that's why we're doing this today. I practiced a little before, and I can only do one thing at a time. So I noticed when I was drawing I didn't talk, and when I was talking I forgot to draw. So that's also why I picked something easy. Maybe I will get used to it and make other drawings later while we are talking. And I can also do, of course, a voice-over, but I haven't learned that yet, but I will. So, what do I like to do more beside drawing? You already... Oh, there's a very big... Huh? I'm gonna show you what... No, it's gone already. Come, land here. Yeah. Did you see that? This guy. Oh no, don't go there. Wants to join. A doodle beetle. Well, you already saw I like to go to the forest. To be honest, the forest is more my home than houses are. I love the atmosphere, the animals, the birds singing, the sound of the wind through the trees. If we were allowed to, here in the Netherlands, to build a hut in the forest, I would do that today. I used to live for about 2 years on a campsite, which was on the edge of a forest in Germany. I had a pretty big piece of ground there, and I had a little wagon standing there, and I could easily leave the door open, day and night. And that was very nice for my pets I had back then. I had 4 cats and a dog. And they could leave the house whenever they wanted because I didn't have a lock on the door. I did have a very low fence around the parcel, but they could all jump over there. Ooh, the beetle was leaving. But it was a great time there. I had fresh water from a spring. I didn't even have to pay for that. And I had an option to get electricity, but I wasn't interested in that because I like to make fires and burn candles, so I don't need electricity. And I built a stove to warm the water where I can wash with my laundry. And I had a tripod above a fireplace for a kettle or a grill. Yeah, it was very nice there, except for the neighbors. They had 9 dogs, and the man, it was a family, but the man, he couldn't get rest. He always has to build or rebuild things in the garden, and of course there had to be loud music with that. So it wasn't very quiet. But it was the best place I lived. But I do like some luxury stuff. And my art is getting pretty wonky because I'm sitting a little weird here. Sorry for the wonky art. Yeah, this is what I like to do also. Making the lines bigger on some parts. It gives a nice effect. But what I also like to do is going out to eat. Well, in easy restaurants, not the fancy things where you have dress codes and haute cuisine and things like that. That's nothing for me. I like the little cafes with the easy food. Satay, vooral, especially. Oh, this is bad. I find something to make this better. Oh. But you know what? It always ends up pretty good. Yeah, and I like to try new things when I go out for dinner. But I cannot eat grains. My body doesn't like that. And not so much potato. So mostly I eat vegetables and grilled chicken and fish sometimes. and a lot of satay. I also like to do it when I'm on a bike trip. Go to a new place I never been before, try that. And it's also because I am not a very good cook myself. And in the place I live now, I can't even use the kitchen. So I have to be a little creative there. But I don't think it will be for very long. And I also like to bike. As you noticed already. The thing with the bike, I didn't have a bike for many years. Because I never found a bike that fitted me very well. I always had problems with the saddle and the size of the bike. But now I have a bike that is 100% fitting me. And it's even nice to look. You saw it if you saw my video about biking on the, what is it, Veluwe. I had a car, also because I always lived in the rural area, so I needed to have a car. But now, since last year, I moved to the city and I live in the middle of the city. So I can reach every side of the city within 10 minutes on my bike. So my car became a little useless there. So I sold him and I bought a bike. And now I wish I would have done that sooner. Because I noticed that you use whole different muscles when you are biking than when you are walking. Because I walked a lot. And my condition is now much better. And I have a lot more oxygen. I walked always very much, dus that also because I had a dog and she needed a lot of walking. And it is fun to do. It's nicer with a dog than alone, I think. But when I live in a better place, I will get a dog again. I also like to go swimming. And in fact, I love all the things you can do on the water. When I get the chance, I will swim, but not in swimming pools. I go in natural water. Also because I want to keep my hair. It's so bad for your hair. At least mine. And when I go to a lake, I do have a thing. I want to see the bottom of the lake. I want to see who swims beneath me and what he's going to do. I think it has to do with a past life where I was a pirate and there was a fight and I fell from the ship in the water and there was a shark, but I know I was dead already before the shark started to eat me. But yeah, I might have seen him before I died. And there's also, I know there are a lot of creatures. There's a whole world beneath the water which we are not aware of. And yeah, I think with all species there will be nice individuals, but also bad ones. This is so addictive to do. Oh. Yes, autumn is already starting. Did you notice? I saw it already in the shops, and the leaves are falling from the trees. It's too soon. I have the feeling there wasn't any summer, because here in the Netherlands all we got was rain or really high temperatures. 30 degrees around that. That's too high for the Netherlands. That's not funny. That's funny when you're on a beach. But not here. What I also like to do is making miniatures, houses, and nice places. And I like to make jewelry. With beads. Like this kind of thing. I didn't make this, but this kind of thing. Oh, I never made such a wonky piece. What I also like to do is board games. Playing board games. And things like chess and escape room games and puzzles. All kinds of puzzles. And Tetris. It's no, it's not the only one. The games with find, where you have to find objects in a place. I like to do that too. But Tetris is the best. And games with cards. And games outside with balls. And I also like to read books. I even have a favorite author. That's Joanne Harris. She's British. And she writes a little about magic. Her books have a magical touch. I like to read her. And Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that kind of things. And I love to watch these movies too. And I don't think these are very fictional. I think there is a lot of truth in both. And we will all learn that. These things. Once we are going through the transformation. How are you doing in the transformation? Are you having a hard time? The last few weeks I did. It was very dark. But now I'm okay again. what I also like to do is collecting gemstones and minerals. I have a lot of them nowadays. I can't show you any of them because I already packed my bags to be moving. And I collect something more, namely tarot and oracle decks. Oh yeah, what I didn't tell you is that when I go walking, I mostly go barefoot, because I like to stay in touch with Mother Nature. I even believe she tickles me once in a while. But it is very healthy and nice to do, because you're massaging important places on your feet. Because they are all connected with the organs in your body. So it's very good to do that. Also, because you really have a good connection with Mother Earth. It's easy to exchange energies. And what I like to collect also is art stuff. Things to make art with. Pencils, glitter pens, sketchbooks, watercolor, these kinds of things. Well, dear people, I think I'm going to leave it this way. I hope you liked it. I hope you did it too. Let me know in the comments down below. I have to think about another way of doing this, because my back is killing me. So I'm gonna wrap it up. But of course, not without the Life of Brian song. A little bit. Dear people, yeah, I'm totally in a meditative state now. I hope you are too. I hope you have fun with it in the future. And maybe I will do another one, but I think I will do it with a voiceover. We'll see. People, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And remember, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Bye bye.